This episode of On Stage is brought to you in part by Westchester Music Festival. Saturday, September 2nd at Westchester County Center in White Plains, New York. For tickets, visit Ticketmaster.com, and for info, dial 914-417-1686. And Island Hopping, the new EP from General Degree, featuring the lead single, Island Hopping, now available on all music streaming platforms.
When he made his first appearance on our stage in October 2022, he was only a dancer. But little did we know that Kaka would revisit our stage, one of the biggest breakouts of summer 2023. Aidonia's Fresh Drop US tour ended in Baltimore on Sunday, August 13. But how did it do? On Stage was there and will tell. The female Canadian-based dancehall artist, some believe, could be Jamaica's next international breakthrough.
If I give you love.
The last time she was here, she was Rosh Reign. Now she returns to our stage with a career update under a new moniker, that of Rosh Reign. All coming up right here on our stage, plus other top stories. Welcome to the show, everyone. I am Winfred Williams. We'll be right back.
On Stage with Winfred Williams.
This segment of On Stage is brought to you in part by Campari. Respect the bitter.
Aidonia's Fresh Drop tour ended in Baltimore on August 13th. But how did it do? On Stage was present and brings you this report.
Promise made.
A tour with the man Aidonia. We're happy to have this tour.
Across the US?
Across,
Only?
yes, a US tour.
Promise kept. The BRT team, spearheaded by Hans Mullings, has completed the first leg of their Aidonia headlined Fresh Drop tour.
Great, wonderful, magnificent.
3 stops in 3 major cities.
The crowd came out in their droves. Thousands of people were happy.
The first drop was Connecticut on July 22nd. Vanessa Bling's hits are timeless. 450, the newest artist on the lineup that night, receiving forwards that rival those of the headliner. Surprise guests Dino Crazy and Wanski Mask were welcomed additions. Govy Govy fans were more than happy to see him. And where Governor is on a stage, the ladies must take part. Make way for the headliner, Aidonia. And the first stop of the Fresh Drop was hands down a massive success. And became the blueprint for things to come. On August 12 in ATL, another bumper crowd. K-Queens started off the on-stage excitement, and it continued on with all the billed acts from the previous stop, as well as Moyen, who missed Connecticut because of illness. Alkaline was also a major addition to the ATL stop. Fans in the audience and on social media gave his performance an A grade. Closing out another successful stop, of course, Aidonia.
Sleep is needed. Your body is lacking all of it.
So what just happened a while ago? We just finished what stop?
Oh, we just finished Atlanta. Great show. A lot of people, every artist, had a steroids. They were like on steroids the way they promote their performances were energetic. Like the first part of the tour was crazy, but everything get better. The venues, the artist performance, the capacity, truly a different experience for dancehall, and one that every other promoter should think about doing on these tours, because we needed to keep dancehall festive. So about it, back to sleep at the airport.
Let us tuck in his belly for a second, Jason. I was just like, hey Jason, let's take a picture. Make sure we tuck in his belly.
The DMV, Baltimore to be exact, the following day, Sunday, August 13, more fresh drop energy. DJ Ricky Platinum held down the fort for the most part before the build acts came on stage. And then one by one, the energy was delivered.
Being a part of the Fresh Drop tour is really amazing because I love Aidonia, I love Governor, I love every artist up on the show, and it's just an amazing vibe. Everything just amazing.
We proved tonight that dancehall artists can do this if we come together as one and, just do this. Just put all the heat and everything beside and just do this for the culture and do this for the music and the love.
Say, it's a great vibe. Because it does show the unity, and the maturity in a dancehall, and it also show what dancehall can do, So it's a great vibe, so that's a big up to the BRT team, big up to the whole Fresh Drop tour organizers and participants. You get to me, everybody upon the team, because it's a great vibe, Connecticut crazy, Atlanta crazy last night, right now we're there right now in Baltimore, and it's crazy also, So it's a great vibe, and it's good for dancehall, I love it.
Aidonia at about midnight brought the curtains down on the Fresh Drop tour.
This plan has actually been over a couple of years because this is something that the United States haven't seen in a long time, as far as bringing a group of artists and taking them on the road and showing them that the power of dancehall. Because right now, we'll keep it real, where everybody out there say dancehall this and dancehall that and dancehall that. And when certain statements are being made, we really take it personal. So, we just wanted to come together along with the artists too. Believe me, Aidonia is a part of the conversation, along with other artists. Alkaline Camp is a part of the conversation. There's a couple of other artists out there that we talk with on a regular basis and say, this is the plan, this is what we need. We need to show unity, because honestly, everybody will say things wrong with dancehall. The only thing that's wrong with dancehall is that the unity. And we say we're going to bring back the unity and show them the power and the strength of dancehall. Nothing wrong with dancehall. Dancehall is not dead. Dancehall is not sick. Dancehall is well and alive. We just bring the unity and show them the power and the strength of dancehall.
And in between the Fresh Drop stops, on July 29 at Mingle's Ultra Lounge in the Bronx, New York, The Bridge presented their annual Ultimate Summer Celebration. And by all accounts, it was a success.
Good turnout, and a lot of people didn't get to come in, but that's a good problem to have. The Ultimate Summer Celebration, that's our first official event. That's the first party we ever launched. So it's our staple event, so it's guaranteed to be a success every year. This year is the first time we're bringing an artist Artiste, and we brought an artist for the first time to New York, which was good. So even better, it's a success. So good things happening all around at the Bridge.
Known mostly for their clothing brand, the Bridge's CEO, Deshaun, says they are that and so much more.
It's a brotherhood, it's a movement, it's more than just a clothing brand. Yeah, the clothing brand is the most popular thing right now, the hottest brand in town, whether local or abroad, but trust me, it's a movement. We're doing backyard parties, house parties, parties in clubs. We're doing music now, we're producing music. Look out for the Bridge Rhythm coming soon. That is it.
Not only was this staging the first time they brought an artiste, but it also signaled the first time that rising dancehall artist Armani made an appearance in New York.
We just go there to make sure the fans them get what them ask for. You see me? And them do it. So interaction is a great thing with them. That's my favorite moment of my career, you know. So yeah, everything we dream for, you see me? So all we can feel is thankful. You see me? Everything we dream for, so yeah, thankful. That's the feeling. Yeah.
We launched in New York our events. We started doing parties here. We started in the house actually, in my living room, in my backyard. So to see it grow to where it is right now, it's just amazing.
Last Wednesday, rising reggae trio Cusick let us in on their debut album. This at a launch event staged at Footprint Cafe in Kingston. Titled Hot Water, live tracks from the project were well received by the gathering.
Gorilla business and governable. We never push it, man a rebel. Turn up the dance hall, brand new style, Ronaldinho, Neymar, man the promise level.
It's a learning experience for me, but it was amazing because now I'm getting out of my shell and these guys are pulling me, so you know, it's a beautiful one.
You're totally, tonight, you were totally out of your shell. I don't see what you're talking about.
I think so. I think I came out somewhat.
Well, it was a very nice one, because, for present the kind of music that we're presenting and see the crowd warm up to it, never heard it before, that brings joy to my heart. I'm very overwhelmed. When I'm on the stage, I was just vibing and feel so good to see the people that enjoy the music and know that even though they're saying some things about reggae music, we bring out a portion of people tonight and they full joy the music in such a way that I'm very pleased.
Tonight is the culmination of a number of years worth of work, commitment, dedication, man hours in the studio with Computer Paul from Bootcamp Records. And to see us bringing the EP, the Hot Water EP, which was incidentally, it became available on Friday last, 16th of August, distributed by Zodiac worldwide. And to see us come at Footprints tonight and present like we did, alongside the legendary school band. I mean, what can I say? Elation is not the word. Overwhelming is not the word. To see the turnout and to see the reception from the audience, I mean, we can't ask for more. Reggae music is alive and well.
The kind of support that our manager, Steve Lack, Chuck Back, put in so much work and believe in us and make sure that everything is okay before the event starts and everything. We have to say, boy, we're feeling blessed, we're feeling lucky.
I must insert this. This man is in Rwanda, doing other work, but at the same time, liaising with us via phone to say, is this in place, is that in place? So when for will come, make sure so we put in the best foot forward, And I think we did. I think we came out, we showed what we are made of.
Without Steve Luck, Truckback Records, we would not have met Breakthrough Communications, and we wouldn't have gotten this relationship with Headlights Entertainment. So none of this would have been possible.
So the age of the band?
Officially, I said
2018, 2019.
5 years now?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Officially 5 years.
5 years.
So have you toured yet?
Not as Cusick.
Okay.
Yeah, but we're getting calls.
I wouldn't be surprised. I think your sound is in keeping with what the wider world, especially in particular Europe, and I hope the continent of Africa.
Yeah, definitely.
Most definitely.
And I must say, I feel so good. I was telling the guys the other day that we got followed by a massive festival page in Europe, so it means something. They're looking in.
Well, brother, you're representing all of us, so it's important that you you deliver what you did tonight. So we feel better now. We don't have to worry about it, Reggie.
All right. Well, that's good to know, that on stage, come on stage, please.
I can only say to the public, Europe, we're coming. Africa, we're coming. North America, South America, Asia, and Australia, we're coming. And if there's an invite from Mars or the moon, we're coming.
Okay, so there you have them. Other top stories making our stage this week. And stay with us, still to come. From dancer to one of the hottest breakthroughs in just months. The female Canadian-based dancehall artist, some believe, could be Jamaica's next international breakthrough. From Rosh Rebel to Rosh Reign, she comes to explain right here on our stage. All coming up. We'll be back.
This episode of On Stage is brought to you in part by Westchester Music Festival. Saturday, September 2nd at Westchester County Center in White Plains, New York. For tickets, visit Ticketmaster.com, and for info, dial 914-417-1686. And Island Hopping, the new EP from General Degree, featuring the lead single, Island Hopping, now available on all music streaming platforms.
On Stage with Winford Williams.
Could Jamaican dancehall's next offshore breakout female be queen of the six, Phenique? The Canadian-based artist is on our stage right now to tell us more about herself and what she's aiming for. Right now, right here on our stage, Phenique.
Hi.
Phenique, welcome. Good to meet you.
Pleasure to meet you as well.
So, what are you doing here? You're visiting now? You're returning home? You're home? What?
No, I'm visiting. I actually came down here to shoot a music video for my latest single called Breakout.
Yes.
With that single, I wanted to have the real authentic feel. We have dancers like Logo, Energy. I feel like they're the real, real deal when it comes to dancehall. So that was my team and I. That's the idea we were going for. So.
You were born where? Here?
I was born here.
Born in Jamaica.
St. Catherine's Spanish Town Hospital.
Yes.
I migrated at the age of 14. I went to San Diego High School. Big up San Diego. Where Canada? This up? Big up San Diego. And at that time, I have a passion for music, but at that time I never saw music as being a career. And I was around 16 actually, when, I'm like, maybe I can, but I didn't have the confidence at that point. About 3 years ago, though, my mom discovered my talent.
Yes.
Thank you to my mother. And she's been the driving force ever since behind my career. She's my manager.
Oh, yeah?
Yes. In-house music production, Fen Boss. And, she's, without her, honestly, there would be no Phenique. Phenique is not just one person. My team plays a huge factor. My fan base, call them Fen Gang. So that's it.
Why do some feel that you're the next breakout in the Jamaican space?
I've been getting that a lot. I feel like it's how I presented myself just by starting. Everything plays a huge factor, so we make sure that image is up there. It doesn't matter if I'm doing a small show or a bigger show. I opened for Spice last year, and I also did a small performance, but within both of them, we never lacked anything. We made sure that we put our 100% effort in it. So I feel like it's my work ethic, my songs. I write all my songs. I feel like that's why I'm not sure. Maybe you guys can tell me.
Okay, well, let's take a listen. Let me take a listen right now. One of your tracks.
Yeah.
In a shots on my sneakers. Walk out, show off my features. Broke all day at Calmate. Me gonna chase me, broke the spade and watch me broke out in the middle of the dance. Have the man them in a trance. Watch me broke out when me clean. Tell a boring girl will a seat. Watch me broke out in the middle of the dance. Have the man them in a trance. Watch me broke out. Good girl just me wine pan the boy in a dim of tip on me to a light ballerina.
All right, so that one is broke out, right? That will probably break her out into the international mainstream. Wouldn't that be nice? Eh?
That's the plan. That's the aim.
That's the aim, right?
Yes.
Well, you know, girl, you spit some bad girl lyrics. You spit wicked, you know.
I know.
Yeah, and so that's you all the time?
All the time. Actually, I did an EP, I think 2021, and it had a little bit of everything. So I did, there's Afrobeats in there, little R&B.
Yes.
So I do everything, but mainly I would say dancehall is my thing.
That's what you're getting the most love for?
Yes.
Dancehall?
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Ah, and your base is where? Canada?
Canada, yes.
And
But my main fan base is in Europe, though.
Europe?
Yeah.
Oh.
Like I would be getting videos of people dancing to my songs, countries I can't even pronounce.
Yes?
Yeah, so that's my huge fan base. I have some Caribbean fans as well. I have a fan, they already tatted my name on them. It's crazy, I know.
Which of you they're loving the most? The hardcore dancehall?
Yes.
You?
Hardcore dancehall.
That's where you're getting most of the love?
The most
for?
love, yeah.
Oh.
Hardcore dancehall. Even when I have my performances and stuff like that, that's where like the crowd go like, whoa, because I feel like they don't expect it. You know, yeah, they don't.
That's right. I was about to say that.
They don't expect it. So it's like when I start with that, they're like, whoa. But that's authentically me because growing up, I was a tomboy. So you can't tell, I know. But I feel like that plays a huge factor with me having that hardcore flair, you know, when I'm doing my dancehall. But yeah.
It's a little tough to get the break out of Canada, isn't it?
I've heard that, but I want to make that change, that difference. I want to kind of show people, and you know, because there's a lot of dancehall artists in Canada as well. I want to show them that you can be in Canada and break. Don't. I'm not going to forget my home country, Jamaica. Of course, that's why I'm here. You know.
Well, that has been dealt with.
Yes.
The Jamaican can't bus.
Yeah, I don't. Yeah.
Can't bus overseas. That
I feel like
a number of them have done that. So well, we know that can be done.
Yeah.
But
so,
I don't think we have a.
I'm hoping to be that person.
Cardinal official, maybe, or.
Yeah, but not for a female, no.
No female yet. Yes. So you feel that you're going to be that person.
I do feel that, yeah.
And you're fully confident that you can.
100%. You know, when I started at first, I didn't have that confidence, but now it's like, whether they accept me or not, I'm proud of my music. I'm proud of myself.
Yes.
I'm very much confident in it. And if I'm not confident in myself, if I don't believe in myself, then how do I expect them to, right? So I feel like I am going to be that.
And you're fully embracing your Jamaican-ness.
100%.
Yes.
Not twanging a day in my song. Not twanging.
No, so no. Okay, so all right. So talk about where you are now in terms of recordings and those.
I have a lot of unreleased songs. You know, we're working on an EP. Trying to release it later on this year. I feel like in terms of album, I'm trying to wait until I get that break, then I release that album. But this would be my second EP that I'm releasing. You know, there are going to be some features on there. And yeah, I don't want to make it a really long EP, maybe about like a 5-song and stuff. So we're kind of going through the songs to see which songs we want to place on the EP. For right now, music video, we have the breakout music video, and we might release another song before my EP.
Yes.
So that's the direction that we're going so far.
And the people you're working with, are there any name brand people around you?
No, but you know what?
Names?
To be honest, the main producer for like majority of my songs is my mom. She has her own label called In-House Music Production.
Cool.
Breakout. She produced this one. So, and the whole idea of the in-house music is to kind of keep it in-house. So I don't have a big team. You know, it's my mom, myself, my aunts. But yeah, so the teams, it's small, and it's all ladies.
All women, yes.
All, yes. So,
wow, that's interesting.
It's working. It works amazing. You know, I feel like us women, we know this, Winfred, but women, we're it. You know, we got the discipline.
Well, I agree with you. I totally.
We got the discipline. Like, I just feel like we're it. So it's working so far with my team. And these are people that I can trust. They mean me the absolute best. You know, if I'm standing on stage and something's wrong, they come to my aid to fix it. So I'm happy. I'm excited for that big breakthrough. It's coming.
It's coming. It's on its way.
Yeah, I've been told, you know, somebody gave me about 3 years to make that big break. Maybe it might be sooner, maybe in the next year, I'm hoping. But it's coming, for sure.
What else did you do for work, for a living before music? Did you do anything?
Yes, and I still work full time.
Oh, really?
Yes, and it's hard juggling both, but I have my own business, the courier business, and I do it. Right now I'm on vacation.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so come here to shoot the music video, but no time off. So it's, you know, my work ethic and managing my time is very, very important. I work till 8 hours a night, so I would have to balance that with going to the studio. I don't get much time, but I'm making it work. So, but music, where was music? Because you left Jamaica at 14. 14, yes.
And where were you with music at that time?
So I was in the school choir when I was in San Diego. Always loved music, but I never saw it as a career, right? So for me, it was just singing my music, doing a lot of car karaoke's. But it's like about like what, 2.5, 3 years ago where I started saying, okay, I can do this as a career because it is my passion. And I feel like you excel the best when you do something that you love, right? So. Okay, so while you went back to school in Canada, how far did you go? What did you study? I went to York University. Due to, you know, certain circumstances, I dropped out. And that's when I started my own business, the courier business. But yeah, I was studying sociology. In all honesty, I wanted to be a lawyer. Oh. Yes. I applied to law school in England because with that you can cancel out a couple years because outside of that you'll be doing 8 years of schooling. But then, you know, I felt like I was gonna be homesick. I'm a mommy's girl, so I didn't go. But yeah, I don't regret that at all. I'm happy where I'm at, and I know that I'm gonna make it in my music career for sure. But so during that time, there was no music on your career list? No, not at all. No, nothing about having a career, anything in music. It surprised me. But your mom was involved in music at the time? Oh my God, my mom loves music. She does karaoke every day. Okay. So I feel like that's where my love for music comes. Like growing up, it was always music playing every day, all throughout the house. So, you know, even in our house right now, there's speakers throughout the entire house. It's like a musical household. But she wasn't in the management or in producing or anything like that? No. It's me, and she learned that with me, you know, so we're both learning as we go along. Yes. She's my strength, I'm her strength. We just kind of bounce off of each other, and it's working, but I'm proud of us. That's a very interesting story right there. Yeah. As we see what our women are made of in sports. Exactly. Okay, and I think women are more focused and are more professional. And disciplined, yeah, for sure. Disciplined, and that's a big part of this, whether we want to accept it or not. I feel like dancehall should be way bigger than it is right now. Like we have such a huge influence on every single genre of music. So I'm hoping to take it there. We're going to challenge you on that. Well, Phenique. Thank you so much. It's so good to have you on our stage. And through you, I would like to say to all of Canada, if you'll allow me, I'm coming to Canada sometime very soon, and I look forward to being there and meeting and greeting so many fans that we have in Canada. Okay, we're always thinking of you, regardless of we're not calling out and shouting out. We know you're there, and we're always speaking to you. Okay, I want you to know that, Canada. You haven't been there yet? Not to work. Oh. I have family there. Yes, I've visited Toronto and so on, but I've never done
anything, you know, any kind
Work-wise,
of
yeah.
work-wise, cover anything over there?
You have to.
Okay, so that is a big thing when we do.
Yeah.
All the very best.
Thank you so much.
Wish you well.
Okay, I want to say big up my publicist, Claude. Big up my mom, my manager, Cheryl, In-House Music, aka Fenboss, and my team. Thank you guys so much. I really appreciate you. Mwah, enough love, and big up my friend gang them. Can't do without you know.
Yeah, that boy, the Claude Mills. Claude Mills, what are you doing at this? Anyways, my friend, it's my good friend, Claude. Bless up.
Yeah.
Again, walk good city, and mommy, keep up the good work, my dear. Make history, you're an auntie. Auntie and mommy, make history, please. You're on your way, you know. All right, bless you. All right, so that's in this segment of our show, Phenique. Wow. And stay with us, still to come, Rosh Reign.
This episode of On Stage is brought to you in part by Westchester Music Festival. Saturday, September 2nd at Westchester County Center in White Plains, New York. For tickets, visit Ticketmaster.com, and for info, dial 914-417-1686. And Island Hopping, the new EP from General Degree, featuring the lead single, Island Hopping, now available on all music streaming platforms.
On Stage with Winfred Williams.
The last time she was on our stage, she was Rosh Rebel. Now she returns with a career update under a new moniker.
You know how long I've been waiting for this to have you.
That of Rosh Reign.
Currently, you should see.
Rosh is still there, but it's now Reign.
Raining.
Rosh.
Hi, Winford. Good to be here again.
Oh, it's good to have you.
Thank you.
And you've made progress.
I have.
Since the last time you were here.
Yes.
Congrats.
Yes, thank you. Thank you so much.
So start for me with the change of name. Why?
Yeah, basically evolution. I knew in my heart that it was time for a change. It's something that had been sitting at my heart center for about 2 years before I made it official, and so I knew I had to do it. A couple of reasons, but one of the reasons being, everybody knows I'm very transparent with my audience, so they know I've lost my mommy, my brother, and of recent times, my dad and my other brother. So I've gone through so much. So much has been thrown at me, and I've managed to overcome. I'm a victor, I'm a queen, I'm victorious. And for so many years, you know, I have lived a pitiful life, you know, feeling sorry for myself. That's not what I want to embody anymore. So I was like, it's Reign time. Rosh Reign. I'm a queen, I'm victorious, and I'm walking in my season. That's the story I want to tell people. That's the story I want to resonate. I don't want anyone to be sorry for me, pity me. I want to encourage others, because it's not just me going through these things, others are going through it too. And so that's one of the main reasons I changed the name, you know? So yeah, I knew.
I'm so sorry for your losses.
Thank you. Thank you.
Okay. Okay, so speak first of all about this track that is burning up all over.
If I, Rosh Reign, Jamil, big up to Kristen, the producer, it's doing so well. Most views so far, you know, my most viewed song, my most listened to. So I've managed to rack up some fans, and I'm so grateful for that. Doing a song with Jamil is something I've always wanted.
Yes.
So my manager reached out to him, he heard my voice, he loved it, and he agreed. No, Kristen provided the rhythm, and when Jamil heard the rhythm, he was like, "I have to depend on this." You know, so I wrote first, and he loved the melody and all of that, and then he did his part, and we just did it. You know,
wow.
Lovely song. I really love it.
And it's your biggest track to date, isn't
Yes, it is. Because of course the great man Jamil is on it, giving me the strength. So yeah.
Cool. And it's part of a wider project?
No, that one stands alone. You know, my EP was 5-6 months ago, but that one was a standalone project. Just Jamil and myself.
How is the EP doing?
The EP is progressing well. I have my fans, most of my fans, they're in Germany, Europe side, and they're listening, they're streaming, you know, Living, one of the songs featuring someone who is in Spain. It's right now at 80,000 views on YouTube, and I didn't used to see them views, so you know, it's going good, and the EP is just climbing. Every time I get my Spotify or Apple update, I just feel so good. So it's climbing and it's doing well. Okay. Doing well.
So most of your fans are in Europe.
Yeah.
Do you understand why?
I feel like reggae music, we've always it has always been received well in Europe.
Yes.
Really. So I believe that is the reason. You know, I feel like that's the reason. Because I have some fans here too, but Europe, yeah.
Yes.
I feel like they love us. They love Jamaican artists in Europe. They do.
So do they, because, I mean, at your age, you're expected to be in dancehall somehow, and some are doing a mix of both reggae and dancehall.
Yeah.
Do you shun dancehall?
Not at all, because the track I mentioned, Living, it's actually dancehall. It's a little dancehall track. So I do a little of both, but it's mostly, you know, if you were to put me in a box between reggae and dancehall, I would go over the reggae side, because mostly because of what I sing about, you know, the topics. Sometimes the topics really decide what genre you're thrown into. But yeah, I sing on some reggae beats. I do a lot of fusion, by the way, so a little pop, neo soul, but I really do reggae mostly over dancehall, but I do a little dancehall.
What are you aiming for, Reign?
I've always wanted to be one of those sounds, voices that you hear in every household, on every continent. I want to touch, music is my passion. I'm very passionate about it.
Yes.
You know, I'm not doing it for the hype, the fame. I probably would have was big already, you know, but it's from my heart, and how people feel when I perform for them and when they hear me sing, that's what I want to spread everywhere. And so of course I want to be successful. I want to chart, I want to be nominated for Grammys, but most of all I want to travel the world doing music, touching people with the music I do. I want to create a legacy and leave that behind, you know? I want people to hear my music every day just like I can hear a Dennis Brown or a Bob Marley. So that's what I want. I want to be really successful at what I'm doing and just achieve.
Oh, yes.
And take people with me when I'm at the place, because I've struggled in the industry. So knowing that, when I'm at a place where I can help people, I just want to help them. You understand? Boss a 1 or 2 or 5 somebody. That's what I want. That's what I want.
Oh yeah. All right, so pause a little bit. Let's take a little piece of your Jamil track.
Go!
If I give you love, will you give it back to me?
All right, there you have it. The music of Rosh Reign and Jamil right here on our stage. So yes, it's getting the love you were looking for, yeah?
Definitely.
In terms of fans consuming it.
Yeah.
And it's your biggest track to date.
Right, it is.
And how much credit do you give to your patience and your passion for music?
The passion, whole heap of credit. The passion, I have passion carrying out. I just love music, love it. Been singing from I was about 5-6, as far as I can remember, as far back as I can remember. So I just love it. Passion, unlimited credit.
Okay.
And the patience is there. I've been working on that because it's not easy, especially when you've been doing something for a while, and then sometimes you feel like, okay, you're at the breaking point or the point of a breakthrough, and then it doesn't happen, or you know. So I've had to work on my patience and discipline, but I'm good. I'm good now with patience.
And your credit, the other credits on the record for you?
Yes, so yeah, I wrote my verse. Yo Christian produced it, so I wrote my verse. Pretty much Jamil wrote his, and yeah, that's about it for the credits.
Yes.
Yeah.
All right. Well, and so the EP is doing well. So when is the album coming?
The album.
Your fans in Europe must be asking for it.
Probably, yeah, but I think that will be like probably sometime later next year because I have big plans for the album.
Okay.
You know, production is going to be crazy. I'm just waiting until I get to that place. I'm working on another project now, by the way. I'm working on another EP, myself and Chilando. So, yeah, there's that, but then the album will come, further down. Yeah.
Well, we look forward to that.
Yes.
My dear, you're one of the young reggae rocks, I would say. So just hold the music.
Yes.
Believe in it.
Thank you.
Know that it is indeed eternal. It's not going to leave you and go anywhere. It's with you.
Yes, thank you.
And it's within you, and you're it.
Thank you.
You're wearing it.
Yeah, right?
Rush. Blessed love. It's so good to have you. Thank you so much.
Thank you for having me always, and thank you for the support. You know, let me just shout out Marlon, my manager, and Claude, my publicist, and to all the Yellow Massive people out there, big up Rosh Reign for that.
And you're going to take us out with a little live
Yes, I will. We're going to be raving with Living.
We're going to leave the stage now to you to do just that, okay?
Thank you so much.
All right.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. On stage. Let's vibe right now. Represent for the. This one is about living confidently and free. Hey. Oh, the real rich anthem. Remember, see the hands down. Yellow Boss and Summer. Check. What? Yeah. When you see me touch road, better know some more confident. Yeah. Action overload. Left talk for the and see them. Boy, better know some well prep for the step me I take. Check me collect, oh yes. And when you see me, me na if you me na aji me na come me well show me. Catch a chorus, living the life for me to dream of. Living the life, yeah, you no see that. Living the life for me to dream of. Yeah, I'm leaving it up. And I'm well, I'ma just catch flights, not catch the shade. And I'm well and I'm okay. Can me living. Yeah, right. Listen to me. See right now, me still laugh, them dead off. And right now, me will laugh. You see me at the top, the buckle, and me I go take off. I pour out the champagne, rain money. Check off. Bailar, contigo, yo tengo. The man rich auntie, money I know my problem. Big up all the big black van when me dance them. Money pull up, select a play my song them. Me have a dream from where back. See the hand them. Living the life for me to dream of. Living the life, yeah, you no see that. Living the life for me to dream. Yeah, I'm leaving it up. And I'm well, yeah. I'ma just catch flights, not catch no. And I'm well and I'm okay. Live it up, yeah. Living the life for me to dream of. Living the life, yeah, you know. Living the life for me to dream of. Living it up. Well, I'm well, yeah. I'ma just catch flights, not catch the shade. And I'm well and I'm okay. On stage, girl, let me hear now. Watch it now. Yeah, when I say living, you say up. Living. When Rush say living, you say up. Living. Yeah, live it up. Yeah, live it up. What's your area?
Oh, wow.
That was fun.
Thank you so much.
Thank you again, Winford.
Wow, the performance up, girl.
Thank you.
The performance is up there, just like the big voice and those records.
Thank you.
Appreciate you coming and doing all this for us. This performance, chatting with us and all. And we encourage those watching right now to go check you out. You can tell them where, how.
Definitely, you can find me online at Rosh Reign. That's ROSHREIGN, YouTube, Spotify, Instagram. Come follow me. Let's talk.
Yes.
Yeah.
Do follow her. She deserves it. And still to come, Kaka up next.
On Stage with Winford Williams.
when he made his first appearance on our stage in October 2022. He was a dancer. Godfather. But little did we know that Kaka would return to our stage as one of the biggest breakouts of summer 2023.
But Kaka eye flames are the new prodigy, so give me way.
Right now, right here on our stage, Kaka, our very special guest in this segment. Bridging Blessed Love.
That is it.
Congratulations, sir.
Most respect, you know.
How do you read this, this whole rise for you?
Well, first and foremost, I just want to big up God. But the first thing I want to do before I say anything is, you know, because Him really do it. So, I just want to big up God, big up everybody who support me same way. You know, big up my teammate them, big up the producer them, everybody. You get me?
Were you always eyeing becoming an artist?
Well, not really.
No?
No. Normally just freestyle, but never expect to do it as a big thing.
And it would have bust you out as an artist?
Never
I was
expect
from do music and I dabble in music, but them not bust.
Yeah.
But you bust?
Never expect it at all.
Yeah, so talk about how did it come?
Well, you know, as a dancer, you normally, every dancer have a signature move. So I had a signature move where I always do, but I normally reach out to other artists to create a song to my dance. But you know, sometimes artists them really read them DMs and them thing there.
Yes.
So, you know, we're viral from 2022, so artists normally link with promote them songs and them thing there. So I normally get them song viral. So I say, why not get my own song viral when me sing it?
Okay.
So I was just in the studio one time, a vibe, and come up with some lyrics, and the producer say, yo, this can't work. The first song we record, nobody really like it. But everybody tell me say the song bad, but me never like how my voice sound because me normally listen to other people.
Okay, yeah.
So me sound a little bit different from them, but I never like that. Yeah. Because, you know, I expect for sound like somebody else. So, never did like my own voice, but other people say, oh, the song bad and continue to do it and things. So I say, all right, why not? Because I'm not just sing for myself. I sing for everybody else.
Same. And so the rise in just months, like 10 months, 8 months, whatever, you just explode into this big artist. So how does it change your life?
Well, it changed my life big time because normally I would have set up my phone and I dance. Now I have my phone and I write lyrics.
Yes.
So it really cut some of the dancing because even in music videos, while I dance, but the cameraman I say, no, perform, you sing the song, make them dance. So sometimes I say, what me a dancer? I want to dance to my song. So it changed my life in a way for no one say, oh, but just have to go start sing more because I eat gay people them. I eat the people them I look out for now.
Yes.
Because my first hit song, Flames Jack, 1.9 mil right now. So you get all the attraction, so people look out for something more. So I just have to give them, because they don't know me as a dancer already.
So what do you think driving that song? Is it the voice or your moves, your dance moves?
I feel like the dance moves.
You feel so? You don't think it's how you deliver on it, on the rhythm?
Well, yeah, that too.
Both of them?
Both of them.
But you give the dancing the edge because you're master dancer. No, man, you see, we erase the insecurity about the singing or the DJing. Will go, I suspect. So you should embrace you. Follow people where follow you. I support you. Follow your supporter and see where it takes you, Reggie. And be confident in what they're seeing and feeling and hearing from you.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But before that, now, Kaka, tell us who you are. Before all of this, before the dancing and all of that, talk about your community, where you're born and stuff.
Well, I'm from Waterhouse.
Yes?
Yeah, from the ghetto. Well, I was just this little kid, love to play football. Every day, gone over court, gone play ball. So till, I moved from Waterhouse to Duane Park. And from there, my life changed because COVID ended up come. When COVID come, them, the vaccine thing and everything just carry down the football thing, so decide say, oh, you know what, I'm going to stop football and see if I can focus on something else. But that wasn't dancing though.
What was that?
Just there focus on my schoolwork.
Oh, well, that's a good thing to focus on. Yes. So you have focus on schoolwork and go on.
Until I go back to school. When I reach a school, I stop schoolwork and take up dancing. You know how that work. When I there home, I do schoolwork, but when I go to school, I dance. So, I understand how that works.
So how far did you go? You're still in school? Or
no, graduated a few months ago.
Okay.
I wait for the CXC result, you know.
Oh, you're waiting results. Oh, good. So you're confident that you will do well?
Yeah, man.
And will you continue studying or not?
Well, well, just I go with life right now.
Yes.
Anyway, take me for the music.
Yes.
I got need for job back for school. I just need for job back for school, but I'm just confident in the music. I got do it right now.
Okay. Well, good. But we hope that your approach is a global approach.
Yeah, man.
That you think world when you dance and when you sing. You see the world in your mind's eye.
I always think internationally, man.
Yes, because we are just too small to just be in Jamaica or even the Caribbean.
True.
And not, because everything you do and are, the world is interested in.
For you, yeah.
As a Jamaican.
Yeah.
And that's something that we have not exploited enough.
Real.
So when a youngster like you, I go on like, oh yeah, I go on bridging. We don't put no pressure on you, you know. We just say, we want to hear say, I send.
Yeah, man, of course.
So how your family take this?
Yeah, man. Well, I never did what they want, but it works, so they just have to support me.
They wanted you to finish school, right?
Yeah, they want me to become this doctor.
A doctor? Yeah, they wanted you to be a doctor or a lawyer. They wanted to be fully, to get higher education.
Yeah.
But them still hold this. But they're supporting though.
Yeah, they must support me, man.
Yeah.
You got my grandmother see me and my grandfather.
Okay. Well, Reggie, we have been supported, you know, the whole Jamaica should be cheering you on as a youngster to get to higher places and to ascend and to have more out of music.
Yeah.
Kind of waste of time thing. You can still continue to educate yourself too. So you should tell your parents that education is not just sitting in a classroom.
Yeah, I know.
In fact, your generation have
every
more
day we
options.
learn something new, man.
Of course. Your generation have more options to be educated than previous generation.
Yeah.
Okay, so the formal thing in school is what it is. And we now walk around that. We encourage kids to stay in school.
Come on, stay in school, man.
But if you have to carry your career and you have to build it and you get this opportunity and you could still be open to learning and you can learn. And education is about knowledge. It's about knowing things and know how things work, yeah?
Yeah.
At least. So, much respect, sir.
That's it, man.
Good to see you again, Kaka. And I'm going to dance for you and your crew today.
Right, no.
All right, so we're going to leave the stage and give it to you, sir, to do just that. Kaka, dancing right here on our stage, live, right now.
Yo, Flames them. Yo, Mac. Yo, College. Yo, say. Yo, Wonder.
Flames rock. You're too bad.
Flames rock fi take over Nova Scotia. Me bossy bounce, everybody touch your shoulder. I to the left, man, I rock it like coaster. Full suit, a close cologne, a Tom Ford. Make me take a next step, them gyal a take set. And she a move to the beat, catch your foot there. And we no take jet, you with the headset. Me just a singing at the boot, and me not take no check. Cause so catch me, me still a dance. Me catch it, dance, me still a dance. So catch it, dance, me still a dance. So catch it, Flames rock, Oda.
I introduce I Flames them too now. Alright, baby dirt, baby dirt, baby dirt, baby dirt, baby dirt. Alright then, I come see.
You can't get your dance come class. Then you dance with the youth in the hard. About the vibes, I Flames get you walk.
This is Brandon.
So catch it, I'm
Brandon.
Brandon. So catch me, Brandon. Me still a Brandon. Me catch it, Brandon. Me still a Brandon. So catch it. This is Matthew. I'm Matthew. So catch it, Matthew. 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 This is Dija. Adija. So catch it, Dija. 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 A 50. 50. A 50, a 50, a 50. So catch me, I me still a dance, me catch it, hands. This is jazz, so catch it, jazz, still a jazz, so catch it, jazz, jazz, yeah, jazz, jazz, jazz. This is Nico, hey, hey. Hey, flames rock, hey, hey, let you Mr. Winford now, baby. Yeah, flames where you say your mark, your college, you know. Mickey, teacher, flames team, you know.
Ah, wow. So that's it. Thank you, guys. Thank you. Thank you for coming and sharing your dance moves with us and your song, sir.
That is it.
And want to big up all the communities that you're from and to say to the people of those communities that they should continue to support you with what you're doing.
That is it.
We are who we are in the business of entertainment and culture. And we are contributors. We are net contributor to pop culture globally. So parents, allow your kids to dance like these kids are dancing up here right now, see? And don't give them a hard time. So with that, this is where we say so long. From this edition of On Stage, Winford Williams, on behalf of all of us, thanking you for joining us. Do join us again next week for more On Stage. And Ricky, could you give the dancers some more music?
Yo, Mac.
Yeah.
College, me you say.
Flames rock, that you're too bad.
Flames rock a fi take over, Nova Scotia. Me bossy bounce, everybody touch your shoulder. I to the left, man, I rock it like coaster. Full suit, a close cologne, a Tom Ford. Make me take a next step, them gyal a take set. As she a move to the beat, catch your foot there. I will not take jet, yo with the headset. Me just a sing at the boot, I'm not take no check, cause so catch me, I me still a dance, me catch it, dance, me still a dance, so catch it, dance, me still a dance, so catch it. Flames rock, ooh that, you're too bad. So catch it, me flow change something.
Thanks for watching our video. Please click subscribe and be on our stage anywhere, anytime, always.